In 1997, Mortal Kombat creators Ed Boon and John Tobias wanted to branch out from the basic 2D fighting game formula the franchise had been up to that point. This resulted in a bit of a weird, experimental, in-between era for Mortal Kombat, after the iconic arcade era, but still really before the 3D era, starting with Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. This sort of in-between era started off with two companion games, Mortal Kombat 4, which continued the mainline series while moving into semi-3D combat, and a spin-off game, Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero, an action-adventure platform game starring Bi-Han, the first Sub-Zero, and introducing the villains of Mortal Kombat 4, Quan Chi and Shinnok. Mortal Kombat Mythologies was supposed to become a running series covering the origins and backstories of many iconic characters throughout the franchise, but with Mythology Sub-Zero getting panned upon release for its frustrating controls and unintentionally funny cutscenes.
Greetings! I see the ninja has been successful in retrieving my map, as I have foreseen.
This resulted in the idea for the series, which would have given us origin games for characters like Liu Kang and Kung Lao, Jax and Sonya, and even Baraka for some reason, getting scrapped. The whole situation is actually pretty similar to something that happened with the X-Men movies, with X-Men Origins, where multiple X-Men characters were supposed to get their own origin movies, but after the disaster that was X-Men Origins Wolverine, the idea for that series was also scrapped. But just because Sub-Zero Mythologies didn't work out doesn't mean we didn't continue to get spin-off games. In fact, many of the characters that would have gotten Mythologies games, like Liu Kang and Kung Lao and Jax and Sonya, would eventually get their own spin-offs. But not Baraka. Poor Baraka.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
One of these is, of course, the beloved Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. The other is the much less beloved Mortal Kombat Special Forces. Hello my fellow oddities, and welcome to the Worst Mortal Kombat Media, the series where we're going to try and find the worst piece of Mortal Kombat media out there, whether that be a game, movie, TV show, or anything else we can find. All these videos are going to be segmented into about 4 different parts. The first one, I'm going to give some background and behind the scenes stuff on whatever game, TV show, movie that it is. And then the second part, I'll kind of give my review or just my experience playing or watching whatever it is. And then I'll talk about the impact that it had on the rest of the series going forward. And then finally, I'm going to place it on this tier list. And then of course, later on, when we've done more of these videos, we'll be able to see, okay, what's the worst of the worst and what's actually not that bad. Get prepared for some popular and unpopular opinions going forward, because, you know, I'm always trying to start a discussion in the comments. So if you got any thoughts on any of these videos, make sure to leave them down below. Anyways, getting back to Special Forces, this was meant to be an action-adventure beat-em-up game from before the events of the first Mortal Kombat game. It was meant to feature Jax and Sonya trying to stop Kano from using otherworldly technology to take over Earthrealm. But the game was built using last-gen technology at the time, meaning it didn't have the resources to implement all of its features. And that, along with the developers having insane crunch time, meant that a lot, and I mean a lot, was cut out, including the full playable character of Sonya. And not only that, but characters like Cabal was also cut out, and also many cutscenes and even whole levels were all just flat out removed from the game, leaving the game with only 5 playable levels. All these problems and the drama with the development caused many longtime Midway developers to leave, most notably the co-creator of the entire series, John Tobias, who is upset that he just couldn't make the sort of next-gen and more powerful games that he wanted to make at the time, and was just stuck in the past using the old technology. Originally meant to release on the PlayStation, Nintendo 64, Dreamcast, and maybe even the PlayStation 2, the game would only actually release on the PlayStation. So while many other franchises were moving on to next-gen technology, Mortal Kombat with its graphics and gameplay felt stuck in the past for years up until Deadly Alliance. After release, the game was panned for just about everything a game can be critiqued for. The gameplay, the camera, the controls, the voice acting, the graphics, just everything. And according to both fans and critics, this was just terrible, and it's genuinely considered one of the worst games of all time. But I'm not here to give what other people think about the game, so what about my experience? Well, if you want to watch the full gameplay video of me going through the entire game, then check it out in the upper right hand corner. But without further ado, here are my thoughts on Mortal Kombat Special Forces. Mortal Kombat Special Forces honestly wasn't that bad. Hold on, guys. Listen, alright? Just please, don't banish me to the Shadow Realm, okay? Just listen. I'm not crazy, alright? I didn't get into Ryan Garcia's stash, okay? Listen. I have a feeling that most people who hate this game haven't actually played it, because calling it one of the worst games of all time is like actual insanity, okay? I could barely even believe it when I played it. It was just a normal game. Like, yeah, the controls weren't the greatest, but they were like functional. And, you know, I've never been like someone who cared a lot about like the graphics or anything, and, you know, bad cutscenes, like, yeah, they were bad, but like, is that anything new for MK?
The Black Dragon died with Kano. You're the last one, Jarek.
Never!
Now, I do want to say that I was using an emulator, and I didn't actually play this on an actual PlayStation using a PlayStation controller. So with that in mind, my experience might be different from those who actually played it in 2000 and were using the PlayStation with the PlayStation controller. But I still can't imagine how, like, to be fair, a much better frame rate and a slightly different controller could possibly make this game go from a normal game to one of the worst games of all time. Now let's start going a little bit more in depth, going step by step throughout the game. The first level was a warehouse that was a pretty basic tutorial level. The game doesn't really do much to actually show you what the controls are, so you kind of just have to figure it out, which resulted in me personally not knowing a lot of the controls and stuff that I would need later on in the game, because for some reason there's controls for stuff that you just don't use until like the very last level of the game. It's kind of weird. Thankfully, the movement and combat are very simple, meaning I didn't have to waste my time trying to wrap my head around stuff that actually mattered. Speaking of which, the combat is quite easy. Like, you can do combos and stuff, but I'm not doing all this. When it comes to hand-to-hand, usually all you have to do is just get close to someone, spam the X button, they'll get stuck in their getting hit animation, and then just die. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. What do I do? Okay, this works. Just keep... Alright, they're stupid, they can't walk around this one dude. I'm just gonna keep hitting him. Alright, that's a kick. Oh god, I'm getting pieced up. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, they're ganging up on me. I'm being jumped. Help. Why do I not have reinforcements here? I'm stuck in the corner. Alright, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Get kicked. He doesn't know how to fight back. Keep getting punched. Ow. No, ow. Keep hitting him, please. Oh my god, he's dead. Okay. So I've already taken a lot of damage. Oh my god. I don't know what the ×2 is with the Mortal Kombat symbol. Okay. There are semi-puzzles in this game, but as a Resident Evil veteran, they're quite easy when they don't just flat out leave information out or just expect you to figure something out by guessing. Yeah, I had to look at a walkthrough a few times, but, you know, it was kind of BS, so I'm still smart. Now, the first real bad criticism I have for the game is something that you hear a lot in other reviews, and that is the camera. They have this weird sort of semi-top-down, semi-behind-the-back thing, and it results in you just not being able to see a lot of things until you get really close to it. And this is especially true for stuff like pathways, so you just won't know where you're able to go or where you're supposed to go until you just like look throughout every square inch of whatever area you're in. But more importantly, you will often run or ride into an enemy, which isn't too bad if they only plan to punch you in the face, but if they're armed, they can shoot you from where you can't see, and Jax's getting shot animation is very hard to read, meaning that I just can't see where I'm being shot from. Wait, what? Okay. I'm gonna go oh my god! Okay, wait, oh, okay. Chill out. I don't have any ammo! Do I? What am I supposed to do? I literally just got here, bro. Chill out. Okay. We just gotta... Okay, no, he has like a lock on it. This also makes shooting back, because Jax gets his own gun later on, very, very difficult, because Jax is apparently nearsighted and can't aim to save his life. Basically what I'm saying is that the game needs auto-aim. And yeah, saying that out loud, it makes me sound like a scrub, but it truly does. With a camera that's so weird, it's just necessary. Okay. We're just gonna keep... Okay, who just shot me? You know what, honestly, this is kind of deserved. I didn't realize where I was. Shoot him! Jax! Jax! Oh my god, Jax. You idiot. You're actually an idiot. You're an imbecile. But continuing with the level, you'll eventually find this elevator where you'll have to go up, go down, and then go back up and back down some floors. So a little bit of backtracking added in there, but it's still pretty simple. And then at the end of the level, you will fight No Face. And that brings me to the boss fights, which are both very easy and very hard at the same time. Often the solution to beating a boss is pretty simple, but actually implementing it can get really annoying because all these bosses do is just spam the same move over and over again, and especially if it's a projectile or something, they can be really hard to avoid and they tank Jax's health. But once you get close, it gets pretty simple. You can either detonate a bomb, shoot them, or my personal favorite thing to do. Oh my god, he's fully behind. Okay. Go. Just keep piecing him. Don't let him out. Jax. Don't let him out. Let's go. Yeah, screw you, No Face. Getting to the second, but the first real level is the sewers, which are pretty whatever. It's just kind of going through hallways, fighting gun guys, getting key cards, and then going through doors. That's pretty much it. Eventually, you'll have to input this code in order to open a door, and this is when my mind was briefly taken over by stupidity. Can't speak. Alright, guessing I can access this. I don't know what that is. So I guess we're gonna have to find out. Wait, 3? Evlet... 11? Wait. EVLEWT is not a number. Number in every... Okay, so that's 9. So they're probably mixing it up. This one is 3. This one's 9, I think. 11? There's no W in 11. Okay, so it's... Clearly, it's like... it's 3 something 9. 3... Maybe it is 311. Wait, hold on. 311. Oh, maybe it is. Oh. Well, that clearly was wrong. Every victory led earnestly will try. I don't understand. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It just doesn't. It simply doesn't. Man. EVLEWT. What? I can't understand this. Okay. No number starts with the letter W. I just don't think that's a thing. I'm pretty sure. No number starts with V. Or L. Only numbers that start with E are like 11, 11 and 8. This doesn't have an N in it. It doesn't have a G. This doesn't make sense. What is this? What is this? EVLEWT. 12. It's 12. Dang it. Oh my god. 3, 12, 9. Okay. Dang! Oh my god, that's the one number I didn't think of. Later on in the level, you fight Tajia. She was the least annoying and least difficult out of all the bosses, but I still died. Listen, like, most of the time when I died in this game was because I just didn't realize I was low on health. Because there were only like 2 periods of time in this game where I just didn't have anything to heal with. I didn't have any medkits or anything. So, yeah, I'm just terrible at health management. Whoa. Oh my god. She is very confusing. Oh, another detonator. Detonator. Wait, I'm dead? What? Wait, I wasn't even paying attention. Wait, what? The next level starts in a garage where you have to look at all these car license plates in order to find a code to 2 separate doors. The first one was pretty easy, but the second one took a little bit longer. I don't know if I have enough things. Alright, so there's, okay, so 2, 1, 2, 8, 4, 7, 9. So it's 2, 8, 4, 7, 9. 2, 8, 4, 7, 9. 2, 8, 4, 7, 9. Right? It turns out for the second code, you had to input it backwards, which the game just didn't hint towards or tell me at all, so I had to look it up. Wait, hold on. 9, 7, 4, 8, 2. What? How is that what it is? Wait, hold on. Maybe I have... Wait. Oh, I have to put in it backwards. After going through that second door, I got into this building where there was a bunch of locked doors, so I ended up having to move down a floor, going down some stairs, and I found a room with a bunch of lockers, and looks like there's some people over here who I won't be able to see until they just randomly... Okay, I'm just gonna leave now. Yeah. It got kind of weird. Oh, there's a person right here. Hey! Chill! I don't want to have to do this. All right, you forced my hand. Okay, I was aiming the wrong way because Jax is an idiot. I am stuck. I'm stuck. I'm legitimately stuck. No way. Get out of my way, please. Please. Oh my god. There's not like this. Come on, not like this. Please, not like this. Not like this. I can't get up. Please, no. Okay, I got out. Thank God. But I got out of that and eventually had to fight Jarek from Mortal Kombat 4. And he was an interesting boss. He had sort of these weird projectiles that I wasn't really expecting. Again, very hard to avoid. And then when I tried to use my usual spam X strategy, I got into a bit of a pickle. Alright, we just gotta kind of dodge these for a little while. Bang. Stupid. So I'm just gonna catch him in these animations and just keep spamming the X button. This is working. Oh my god! Super well. It was still going. Okay, we are not in a good spot right now. We are really not in a good spot right now. We gotta escape. Go, Jax, go! No! What was that? I just couldn't escape. So basically, when I went in to beat him up, which was hard enough on its own, just getting close to him, I would be able to get about half his health down, but then he would just give me a taste of my own medicine and start wailing on me. And it would absolutely deplete my health almost instantly every single time. And I just didn't know what to do. So I basically had to use a lot of my resources, a lot of my bullets, a lot of my bombs, detonators, a lot of my med kits as well, to just like damage him from far away. And then when he was about at half health or at low enough health to where I could safely beat him up until he just died instead of getting it turned back on me, I had to do that. And it was very tense in those last few seconds because I was just like the whole time, don't turn it back, don't turn it back, don't turn it back. And he didn't, and he just died, and I was very happy. Please, please, please just finish him. Please just finish him. Please, yes. Oh my God, that was terrifying. The next level started out pretty simple. You just had to avoid some rockets, which didn't frustrate me at all. All right, these guys seem to have like Cyrax. All right, that completely missed. I don't know how that hit me, but whatever. Fades and stuff. Come on, that's barely even close to me. I'm getting away from those. My God, that's not hitting me. What? Please. Oh my God, how is that hitting me? I'm completely out of the way. There's no way. 0% chance. And then came when the game got a little irritating. Firstly, I was very low on resources from the last boss fight, so when I went into the second part of this level and I had to deal with these tight hallways with these gun guys inside, it was hell. Sniper rifle. Hit him! Hit him! Hit him, Jax! Hit him! Oh my God! Jax, you're not about to lose to randoms, alright? Oh my God! Jax, shoot him! You're an idiot, Jax! Why are you not? Hit him! Oh my God, you're actually an idiot, Jax. You're actually an idiot. I hate you. It should not be this hard. Being done. I'll take the bullets and the guy following me. Awesome. Awesome. I'm gonna kill you. I think there's another dude on the other end of the hallway who's gonna probably try and shoot me. Yep, there is. I'm just gonna ignore him, because screw him, that's why. Oh, there's red lights over here. Ow! How do you guys know I'm coming? How do you just start shooting? And then right after dealing with these guys, I die for the dumbest reason ever. I guess we just keep going through here. It seems... Ain't no way, bruh. So I had to redo the entire level. Oh yeah, there are these lives in the game, and if you have a life, then you're basically just able to restart when you die to wherever you were when you died. But if you don't have a life, you have to redo the entire level from the beginning, which did a lot in making me cautious, but also is very unforgiving. Anyways, the puzzles in this part of the game was kind of whack and took me a while to figure out. Basically, you had to blow up some walls with your detonators, which if you run out of, I guess you're just screwed. And then there's this weird part where you have to like move pillars, but as I referenced earlier, I didn't know the controls in order to actually push these pillars, so I just didn't know what to do. And once again, I had to look it up, and you just push them out of the way, and then you're able to get like some emeralds and stuff, and you have to basically put these on some altars, and that's how you're able to progress through the level. But after that kind of whack puzzle, the rest of it is pretty easy. Just kill some bad guys, and then you fight Tremor. And I was kind of nervous because, for one, I didn't have any lives left, and I really didn't want to redo the entire level, and also, it's Tremor. But the boss fight ended up being pretty easy. Just ignore the fact that I only have a sliver of health left. Oh my God, no way. I don't know how that just worked. Then, the last level. This was just awful everything. Basically, you go to Outworld to chase after Kano, and you have to walk around on these like floating platforms over just an abyss. And the fact that I had basically nothing to defend myself with at this point and nothing to heal with made it very difficult when enemies were constantly chasing after me on these rail-less platforms. To progress through the level, you had to get these dragon eye gem things and place them on some altars, and it was not made fun by the fact that these platforms are so difficult and nerve-wracking to navigate because one wrong move and okie dokie. And this was especially bad when like 5 dudes were all chasing me at once. But eventually I got the first gem, but getting the second gem was like impossible. And inevitably either this... Oh, no! No. Or this would happen. And I'm dead. Okay. One time I had a lot of progress and had basically cleared out every enemy in the level, so I was very comfortable and had felt like, okay, if I just search around for long enough, I'll eventually find this other gem. But then this happened. No! 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 Yeah, not my proudest moment. Eventually, I had to look it up online to find out where I was supposed to go, and wouldn't you know, the camera being trashed screwed me over because there was a pathway that I just couldn't see at all because of the camera, and it made me waste so much time. So yeah, and finding the gem wasn't even that hard. You literally had to go down the pathway, and I think you might go through like one portal or something, and then you just find the gem, and it's like, oh, that was easy. If I knew that from the beginning, this wouldn't have taken so long. Yeah. I then went through 2 other easier, but still pretty long sections, and then I got to the final battle. Okay. Let's go then. I can't move. My controller disconnected. My controller disconnected. Yeah, the game didn't save my progress, meaning I had to restart the entire level over again. I'm gonna cry. Okay. Eventually, I got back to the Kano boss fight, and you know, he had a like pretty annoying knife throw move, but other than that, it was pretty easy. I just spammed X and he was dead. I can't do anything. Block. This is what we're gonna do. Oh, well, this is working. Ah! You fell for my trick, Kano. Spam always works. And you should know that. Let's finish him off with something cool. Oh. I guess he's not gonna be in the first Mortal Kombat game, huh? And yeah, that's the game. And despite some annoyances later on in some of the levels, I had a lot of fun playing it. Is it one of the greatest games ever? No. Is it one of the better MK games? Still no. But is it one of the worst games of all time? No! And you guys will probably think I'm crazy until you actually play it for yourself, which is why I recommend it. If you go into the game thinking that it'll be bad, you'll be pleasantly surprised. But let's get into the impact that this game had going forward. Mortal Kombat Special Forces was obviously not received very well, which was a big part, along with the lack of marketing, as to why the game did not do well financially either. This was during a time where pretty much nothing Mortal Kombat produced was good. Mortal Kombat 4, Mythologies, Annihilation, Defenders of the Realm, Conquest, a lot of things that we'll probably cover in the series later on. But it's safe to say this game marked the death of the original era of Mortal Kombat, as audiences just started to find it too dated at the time. And fittingly, the game actually came out in 2000, which marked the death of the 90s, where Mortal Kombat was at its peak. The future for the series was uncertain until the release of Deadly Alliance, and obviously I think most of us know what happened from there. But how did Mortal Kombat Special Forces affect the series going forward? Well, the big thing is the absence of co-creator John Tobias, who was really the guy that created Mortal Kombat's story. Without him, many feel that the series had a big drop in quality in terms of story, going from pretty simple to a large, convoluted mess of different storylines and lore. Same thing with the characters. Many feel that after Tobias left, that's when the quote-unquote lame characters started to be created. And though I'm not sure how true that is, because Mortal Kombat 4 was kind of the starter of these quote-unquote lame characters, and that was before John Tobias left. But remember that it wasn't just John Tobias, it was also many other Midway team members that left because of the development of this game. And although John Tobias most likely had the most influence, who knows how much impact those guys leaving made on the series going forward. But also remember that these team members leaving, along with the financial failure of the game, most likely caused a chain of events that resulted in the biggest change in Mortal Kombat history, which was Midway's bankruptcy and WB getting the rights to Mortal Kombat, resulting in the NetherRealm Studios era we have today. There are not a lot of other things that this game directly influenced, understandably so, with its reception and them not wanting to take a lot from it, but the most notable thing, I guess, would be the game's 3 original characters. No Face, the first boss of the game, would get the short end of the stick, as he was never seen or mentioned ever again, besides for a quick cameo in Mortal Kombat Legends Snowblind, a movie that only 10 people have seen, and they're all Mortal Kombat YouTubers. Tajia, the second boss of the game, would also not appear very often after this. She got a cool new look in the Mortal Kombat X comics, which aren't canon anymore, so yeah. By far the most successful of the new characters from this game is Tremor, who would be very highly requested by fans after this to come to the mainline series, and there were some talks about him coming into either Mortal Kombat Trilogy or later on Mortal Kombat Armageddon, but it never came to fruition. In Mortal Kombat 9, he would appear in the Challenge Tower as an NPC, but only on the PS Vita version for some reason. But then in Mortal Kombat X, Tremor would finally become a playable character as a part of Kombat Pack 1 as DLC, and he was pretty beloved by fans for his design, gameplay, variations, all that stuff, and people were pretty disappointed when he didn't come back from Mortal Kombat 11, but then in the most recently released Mortal Kombat 1, he would come back as a cameo fighter wearing an MK2 design, even though that classic costume never existed, so I don't know why they didn't go for his design in this game, or even just his Mortal Kombat X design would have been fine. And that would be it for Special Forces in terms of impact. And I'm pretty sure this game isn't canon anymore like it was supposed to be, which, thank God, because it adds a lot of plot holes and a lot of just weirdness that I wouldn't want. But I'll still say that this game is not bad, and I will say that until the end of time. Now, where does it go on this tier list? Let's find out. So we have a few tiers here. The worst, we're not going to fill that out until like the very end of the series because, we want to look at all our options first before we decide what is the worst. But then we have offensive to my existence as a Mortal Kombat fan. That is just for stuff that is negatively affects me whenever I watch it. Like I hate it. I hate it. Like that's the hatred tier. 100% bad is for stuff that just isn't good. Like, it's not offensive to my existence, but it's bad. All right, it's bad. And then there's has redeemable qualities. It's not good, but like, there are a few minor little things that, might be cool in some other adaptation or something. I don't know. And then there's not bad for stuff that just isn't bad. Like, wow, like why are we even covering it? Like it's not a bad thing. And then they're just actually good. Like it's not even just not bad. It's like just good. Like it's a good game, movie, TV show, whatever. Now where is Special Forces gonna go? It's not gonna go in 100% bad. I know a lot of people would probably put it either here or here. I'm not putting it there. Most people wouldn't even put it here. I'm putting it in not bad. Mortal Kombat Special Forces is not bad, guys. All right, like y'all brainwashed me low key. Like not y'all specifically, but the internet brainwashed me into thinking this was a bad game. It's not a bad game. All right, it's not good. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's not bad. It's just a normal game. All right, y'all are way too harsh on Mortal Kombat Special Forces. I had some fun playing it, you know, and, you know, it has its bad things, all right? But it's not bad as an overall product. Like, there are a few annoying camera things, a few annoying gameplay stuff, and the combat and stuff. But overall, I did not have a bad time playing this game. So I don't see how you could call it one of the worst games of all time or put it in the worst or offensive to my... No, it's not bad. All right, it's not bad. But yeah, that's it for the first Worst Mortal Kombat Media video. You guys let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, and also tell me what piece of media you'd like to see me cover next. And don't forget to check out the links to my Twitter, Instagram, and merch store in the description below. And while you're down there, make sure to give this video a like to show your support. And also, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you know the next time I upload. And with that being said, that's it for this video, my fellow oddities. I'll see you next time.